So this video is in 360, so you can either look around with your device or you can click and drag on the video with the mouse and to pan the video around. So this is basically just a video about what I'm doing with my life here pretty much. It's just a couple days showcasing stuff that I do. So pretty much the first thing here, this was actually on the weekend about a week ago. I think March 13th. It was really nice out, like 60 degrees. And I just basically went longboarding with my friends. It was something we all like to do. There's like 5 of us. We pretty much just went out and longboarded a few miles. So this is just basically me walking out to the street. And then so we pretty much just went into like the main town area.
All right, so where are we going?
And just hung out and then came back. So this is right in between the my dorm and the other dorm. So if you look off to the left, that's where my dorm is, the door we came out of, and then to the right, that's Martin Hall, which is it's similarly styled to the one that I live in. And off to the right with the pointy roof, that's the dining center where I eat most of the time. That'll be also seen later in the video. Okay, so now we're actually we're in like the very north side of campus. So my dorm is like pretty much on the like far west side, like southwest side of campus. This is north. There's a road that runs along north of the campus, like the entire length of it. So we're on that road. Off to the right, I think, is some sort of agricultural related building. And then off to the left is, I think those are horse stables, I want to say. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are horse stables for like the veterinary program. And then we just keep going pretty much. There's also some railroad tracks off to the left. Here's a little like real cool tunnel that runs under the railroad tracks. It's just to the left of that road we were on before. Between the time that I stopped filming there and where we're picking up now, we're pretty much just on the what is that? That would be like the northeast side of campus. We actually have an on-campus power plant, which is pretty cool. So this is just to the east of the power plant. I think this is like the bus depot, and then on the right there is the power plant and like some water cooling towers or something like that. And to the left is I think Lead Recreation Center. They have like a bunch of tennis courts and stuff in there, and like a rock wall you can go climb on. So we're pretty much just continuing past the power plant now. And then this clip picks up just right after that. So we just turned left on that road. On the road from the power plant, we just turned left. And now we're going south. And this is actually close to where I work. So if we keep going, we end up going right by Ross Hall. So right in the front of the viewfinder, the 5-story building with the yellow trucks, that's Ross Hall, which actually caught fire. Which means I pretty much am unable to work there. That's the reason I've been working remotely for the past like over a month now. So they're still doing cleanup and repair in there. I don't exactly know what the extent of the damage is. So right here in this clip, we're basically in Central Campus. There's a really cool like Central Park grass sort of area. Just off to the front and just maybe like 11 o'clock, that's the Campanile. It's a clock tower, basically. It has some fun significance that I'm not exactly sure of. And then, so through here, this is actually just to the southwest of Ross Hall. This is basically just on the other side of that row of buildings from like the last clip. And you can just see Central Campus and some other buildings. And then we pretty much just go straight through the middle of Central Campus. It's a pretty big area. They have events there sometimes. That's where they had Destination Iowa State, which was like the intro program thing for new students at the beginning of last semester. Which is pretty much where I go to clock in, quote unquote, to work, because I'm working remotely. So this is where I work most of the time. Not like work, but like when I check the ticket queue and stuff. And then in this last clip here, this is the last part of the longboarding trip we took. So this is the Student Innovation Center, which is a really cool like new glass building. which if you look straight ahead and up and to the right just a little bit, there's basically just a big glass room that hangs over on the top floor where there's just a bunch of desks. So that's where I go and study when I'm not in the library, basically. It's a cool room. And that is basically it for the longboarding part. So now this next part of the video is just pretty much what I would do in a normal day, just a normal day of the week. I think this starts at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I start my day-ish, 7 o'clock. I go and get breakfast, so I basically just leave my room. And I walk down the hall, which is not very exciting. So now I'm outside again. So this is, you could see this from the longboarding clip the other day. We were just on the sidewalk that was right in front of me here that's running perpendicular to me. And then the building with the pointy roof is the dining center, pretty much where I'm gonna go eat. And then after that, let's see, this is a Monday, so I have 3 virtual classes in the morning. So I go to the Innovation Center, I set my stuff up in that room, and then I pretty much just attend my lectures and do work for the entire day until I have to go clock into work, which is then when I go to the library just to go somewhere different. So off to the left, actually here with the little glass corner wall thing, that's a metal forge, I guess. I've never been in there, but I've seen people in there. They do like metal working and stuff, which is pretty cool. And then if you straight forward, there's like a big main staircase that goes up to the 2nd floor, but I just take the elevator, so I pretty much just go to the left. Just walking down the hallway, there's not really anything exciting down here. Get in the elevator, and then go up to the 4th floor pretty much. So this is the 4th floor. There's also a cafe up here, which is pretty cool. I've never gone to it, but people seem to like go to it frequently. Maybe I'll go get something from it at some point. But yeah, that's the cafe, and then there's some area to the right to study. There's nothing really super exciting behind me. It's just a room, pretty much. So keep going here, and then this is the room, which there was actually already someone in there, so I stopped filming because I didn't want to be like awkward. But that's the room, what it looks like from the inside. Probably fast forward like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours. I'm leaving to go get lunch and then go to the library. So we're back in the elevator, heading down, and then I just basically go out the same way I came in. It's a little more activity now because it's not like 7 a.m. So this is just a different angle of the building. I go in. The community center is the Union Drive Community Center, which has the dining center in it. By me, this is just not from the north side of it now, just walking down the street pretty much. And then I stopped filming once I got inside pretty much because, again, I didn't really want to be that guy that's like awkward in filming in the middle of a building with a bunch of people. And so after that, I'd basically gone to eat. So I'm pretty much going to work now. So the dude to my right is my friend Miguel, who's also my coworker. I'm getting an apartment with him next year, which is pretty cool. It's nice. So we're just basically going to the library, and then we stay there for like 6 hours or however long our shift is. I don't actually remember how long my shift is on Monday because I'm just used to it by now. Pretty much just walking. This is the same stuff that was in the longboarding video, basically. We're heading into the library now. So I actually haven't explored the library a whole lot. There's just a lot of study areas, pretty much. The first floor, there's computers and couches and stuff where people do work. And the same thing it's pretty much the same thing for the 2nd and 3rd floor. I think on the 4th through 7th floor, it's just like a bunch of books. I don't know, I've never actually been up there, but I think it's just a bunch of rows of books, pretty much, and like some desks to study at. But it's different from like the 3rd floor. It's a little more claustrophobic, I want to say. And then this is pretty much just a time lapse of us doing work, or we're basically just doing homework while we're on the clock because there was nothing happening at work. So getting paid to do homework is nice. And then I didn't really record anything after that, but basically after I clock out of work, or I guess I wasn't out of work by that point, but we packed up and then we went to just head back to the dorm. And then this is actually me going to the meeting for this club that I'm making this video for. So it's in the Biorenewables Complex, I guess, which is this building off to the left with the glass front. I think it's pretty cool. There's a like interesting sort of mural, like art piece that's hanging from the ceiling. Once I go in here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's the green and white stuff that's hanging from the ceiling. But unfortunately, you have to look at it from the other way for it to actually look like anything. So I don't think I actually captured that very well because I'm pretty sure my body's in the way of it most of the time. But that is pretty much it. Our meeting is held in the basement of this building, so I'm just basically walking down the stairs, and then the meeting room is like off to the right there, and that's really about it.